Hey y'all, it's Marianne Pack with another snippet of wisdom, and this one comes from Albert Einstein. He says, logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. What are you imagining? What things? We came into this world as the infants and the wonder-filled child as we grew, and we had those great imaginations. Do you remember playing as a child and imagining, being in an exotic place or a cowboy or a Western movie or maybe a spaceship or a fire truck or being a nurse or whatever your imaginations were as a child? And sometimes it was called daydreaming. And then our parents and teachers and churches and people told us we had to get real. This is life. It's tough here, and you got to stop daydreaming. You got to stop all your imaginary friends. Well, we need to regain that use of imagination again, because we get stuck in life and we just logically think, okay, I have to get from A to B, and there's no fun or imagination or any inspiration that we put into our lives. And we don't have to live that way. Imagination is what is the creative force. When we imagine and we start mulling things over and thinking how things could be, take those times of imagination and then start putting a plan in action. Get an overall view of what your imagination could hold for you, and then chunk that down into actual steps that you can take so that you can get from A to B, but with imagination. So let's go everywhere with our imagination, because that's where our thoughts start. If you look at Einstein and what he did and what he accomplished over his lifetime, he thrived on imagination. He had to put that into his work, because otherwise all of these great things that he did during his life, all of his accomplishments, would have never been realized. So we have got to take his word for it that imagination will take us everywhere and anywhere. So recall that imagination that you had as a child. Start thinking about things that you could imagine life being better, or relationships being better, or the world being better. And once you start doing that, those thoughts, those creative thoughts will come, and then you can put them into action. So I encourage you, go imagine today, go start daydreaming again. It's not something bad, and it's not something that we shouldn't be doing, because we are imaginative people. We have the capacity to imagine greatness. So go imagine today, imagine your life exactly the way you want it, and then start taking steps to instill that in your life. Have a great day.